I said something like, hey, Bruce Springsteen stuff is going pretty good right now because that movie, that biopic, is coming out. So this one sold for $29 plus shipping. So I'm genuinely curious. That's how they start. Let's say you pay $5 for the hat and sell it for $29. You make $24. Minus eBay fees and packing material, etc., maybe $8. I'm going to dissect this thing. So you make $16. Plus the time you spend listing and packing, so maybe after all that you make $6. Is it worth it? And I know the argument that if you sell 1,000 items a month, etc., but that's still only $6K profit a month. Basically, is the juice worth the squeeze? For me, this model is not worth it. So before I dive into this, basically I gave my response, like I always do on here. I broke down the numbers, and my guess was I was going to make $22, $23 profit on that item. And because they asked it in a way that sounded sincere, turned out it was just an opportunity for them to say that what they do is way better than what we do. $37.58 came in, $229 of that immediately went out in sales tax. Fees, $5.17. Shipping was $5.09 on this. I think I charged $6.19. Materials, 44 cents. That's what this box cost, and then I added in a couple of pennies for a little bit of paper and tape. Cost of goods was $1. Profit on this is $23.59. Now, of course, there's overhead costs, but in our business, y'all, the overhead is nothing compared to other businesses. I am curious. Let's say you pay $5. I paid $1 to sell a hat for $29. You make $24 minus eBay fees and packing materials, etc. Maybe $8. We're under $6. It's not $8. You make $16 plus time spent listing and packing. So maybe after all, you make $6. This is where it totally went astray for me. I've never heard this kind of math before in my life. You know, so you make 16, but plus time spent packing, so maybe after all you make 6. Is it worth it? At $6 profit on that, probably not. But that's not what we made. I've never heard anybody deduct profit from time. It doesn't make sense. And their argument, well, time is money. You just think about things differently than me. I'm like, yeah, I get it. Time is money, no doubt. But you don't do it. I think my analogy was, if you know a lawyer that makes $250,000 a year, would you tell them, oh yeah, but you know, you really only make 40 after you spend all that time lawyering?